Jeez, it creeps me right out. But I like it. Hey, everyone, welcome to Baconsale. It's a BaconBit. Here we go. Let's just get
on a Thursday.
Moving. Yeah, it's weird, right?
Why are we doing a BaconBit on a Thursday?
It feels natural to me, honestly.
This is throwing people off, I think.
We're sorry.
I wish we had Wednesday Bacon Bits.
They have a routine, okay? And we just threw it off. They expect
the
Bacon Bits on Friday.
Being Friday at 2:30 a.m. That's what people should expect, and not Thursday morning.
It's weird.
Sorry, everybody, I guess.
We apologize. But
there's a reason we're here. And the reason is Jacob. Jacob wants your money.
Jacob's the reason we're here.
No, we're here. We did a Facebook Live just last night, just to a few of you, but we wanted to reach out to everybody because we're doing this special...
We know that a lot of you don't watch our Facebook Live videos.
Yeah, even though we tell you to schedule them and set your alarm to them.
Yeah.
So 20 people show up, but that's okay. Because we have you here now.
20 to 30.
Yeah, 20 to 30.
And that's only live.
That's nice.
And then more people will watch by the morning.
They may watch 17 seconds, but we're hoping you listen to all, let's say 17 minutes of this Bacon Bit.
Ooh, that's our goal?
Right?
All right, let's aim for that now.
Well, I got that.
So what we're doing is Baconsale is going legit. We are going professional. We're no longer amateurs, even though we may sound like it.
It took 3 years.
And some change. And what we do is we need some change. We're going through Patreon.com.
It's a good play on words there. Yeah.
Right? So if you go to patreon.com/Baconsale.
How do you spell Patreon?
Patreon.
.com.
How do you spell .com?
.dot. See, I don't know. We're wasting time. 17 minutes, Joel.
Right.
So patreon.com/Baconsale. You can go there now. We're actually going to read to you what the...
But we haven't said what it is yet.
Yes. We're going to read to you things.
We're going to read to you things.
But first, Jake, give us a little intro as to what Patreon actually is.
What Patreon is it's a place for professional creators to share their work with their audience in a way that doesn't require studios and extra producers. And it's a way for creators to directly be supported by and directly give content to their audience. So what Patreon is it connects you guys with us in a really close way so that you can get loads more content. And what we're really excited about here is we have lots of different types of content that we're anxious to share with you guys. And as you go to patreon.com/Baconsale, or just do a Google search for Patron Baconsale, again, Patreon, not like
DOTCOM.
Well, because at patreon.com, you can become a patron of Baconsale.
Yes. Exactly.
Webster's Dictionary defines patron as a person who gives financial or other support to a person, organization, cause, or activity.
Oh,
so this is a way. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, this is a way for you to support us so that we can keep the lights on here
in the Bacon Cave.
In the Bacon Cave,
they're getting dim.
They're flickering.
Guys, it's mood lighting.
And no, Ken, it's weird. And I always feel like you're coming on to me.
Yeah, a little bit.
He isn't.
Anyway, it's a way for you guys to support us so that we can make this stuff, and you don't have to have car commercials during Baconsale, which we don't want you to have. We don't want you to hear about jewelry or anything else that's stupid. And
we don't want you to hear about amazing websites like carsandjewelry.com where you can get the best in cars and jewelry and jeweled cars.
So this way we get to we get to be in charge. We can keep being fresh, making the type of content we want, and you guys can have loads more access
and more content.
Jacob, does this mean that people that listen to Baconsale are now going to have to pay to listen to Baconsale?
No, it doesn't, Joel. We're going to be creating all the same content. So all the regular episodes as well as Bacon Bits are going to continue just as they were. And so no one's going to lose out. However, we are going to be making new Bacon Bits as well as a host of other types of content that we're going to share.
For Patreon members only.
For Patreon members or patrons only.
Patrons only.
Yep.
And so that's going to be, so we'll have our regular shows. We'll do our regular shows like we have been doing because we release, one a week
after week,
sometimes 2 a week if we're feeling spicy. And then, but this will be like extra little things that you'll get, like little maybe Bacon Bits that we didn't feel are evergreen as much, like a current event.
Yeah, like let's say they're geek news or a superhero casting rumor or whatnot. We're going to talk about it. Things we normally talk about, but we'd never hit record.
Yeah, because we like to keep our content as evergreen as possible on the official Baconsale site. And so a lot of times by the time we want to talk about something, we're like, oh, is this going to hold up? And so we don't. Whereas Patreon will give us the opportunity to be able to talk about those types of things, which is cool.
Exactly.
It is.
So can we talk about some of the incentives that are available for people?
So first thing first, if you have not gone to patreon.com/Baconsale, go ahead and go there. The first 5 people who sign up, and as the moment I'm saying this, which is you're probably not going to make it because there's only one left.
Actually, there are 5.
There's 5 now.
Oh, is there 5
now? Yes, as we speak.
Okay, so never mind. You're out. No. So there's still actually a good perk, which is everyone who signs up before August 1st, your name will be, as I quote, I'm quoting from patreon.com/Baconsale, your name will be emblazoned as a show producer on Baconsale.com in the About Us section and immortalized in song on an upcoming special episode of Baconsale.
Wonderful. So that is the first 100 patrons or before August 1st. In fact,
Exactly.
if it goes to August 1st and we have more than 100, I'm sure we'll extend it because
And Joel will have to
freaking
find a
awesome.
way to say more than 100 people's names in a song.
I think you can
It's
make
going
it
to be
happen.
to the REMs. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, that'll be great.
Everyone make this happen, please.
Please make that happen.
So what we've done is we've created tiers, and these with the tiers come incentives. And so I'm going to read, for example, the donation amount, but what you would get for being part of these tiers.
So Kent, you want to start maybe tier 3, which is going to be the lowest tier, and then Joel tier 2?
Thanks for calling me tier 3.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
We all know.
So let's start with the lowest.
You're tier 1 in my heart, Kent.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So there's a tier 3 fan. This is $3 or more per month. Remember, Patreon is per month. And so what this is, and I quote, a giant thank you from the Baconsale team to show our gratitude. We'll give you a shout out on the show and access to new patron-only episodes. So like we discussed, if it's going to be geek news or you want to talk about like a really short show idea or whatnot, or even planning shows at times where you can release this content to you. And also, as a new producer on the show, we'll just say your name on the show. Probably
shout
at the
out.
end. Exactly. For
Specific
every
shout out
new
just to you.
patron.
Yep, you will get a named shout out.
All right, so move on to tier 2.
So tier 2, for $8 or more per month, you get, along with receiving tier 3 benefits, we'll also throw in patron-only video posts from members of the Baconsale team as we review shows, movies, or food we want to give a shout-out to without dedicating a whole show to it, and access to our upcoming Baconsale approved list, insider polling, and episode previews. You will also be sent a crazy, amazing, high-resolution Baconsale desktop wallpaper.
That's a lot of stuff.
It is a lot
And
of
by the way,
stuff.
it's Crazy Amazing. Is that the Aerosmith song? Or is that Crazy Crying Amazing?
It's crazy, crying, amazing.
Crying amazing, right?
that's
You're
it,
mixing
yeah.
3 songs together.
They all sound the same to me, okay?
Yeah. And then, Jacob, you want to talk about tier 1s?
One quick clarification on tier 2. So the Baconsale approved list.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah, well, go ahead, Joel, since you're tier 2.
Well, no, I was just going to say, like, the movies or food thing, that's just going to be these little videos we're going to do kind of on the fly.
Like, for example, nacho fries are back.
They are back.
We go on a little road
Did you go
trip,
get
we
them,
some
Jacob, like
nacho
you said you're
fries.
going to?
Oh, no, but I should have. I went to Del Taco instead, and I got the queso nacho fries.
Which he loved, by the way.
Which are
Why are you
amazing.
going to Del Taco when you got other things you should be eating right now?
Because it's tasty. They also have a chicken snacker. It's $1.
Yes.
And we should have an episode on that.
Or a patron-only video.
Exactly,
Or a
a
patron-
video.
That's gonna
Finally,
be
there's
nice.
a way.
Jacob's going to be trying to push for these things. Like, you guys, you got to do a big bit on us. And we'll be like, or
that'll-
you could do a video on it.
Finally.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah.
So Baconsale approved list, Jacob. You were kind of, that was your brainchild. So why don't you hatch that out?
Okay, so Baconsale approved list is going to be a work in progress. Basically, this is a place, and I'm actually excited about this. It's a place where you can go on and be like, okay, what TV show should I watch next? And you can go on, if you're a patron, and you can click and see what TV shows or what movie is out right now that is Baconsale approved. I've separated it into 2 different categories, which is basically 3 thumbs up or 2 thumbs up. Both are Baconsale approved. Obviously, if all 3 of us are in, then it's
So, for
even
example,
better.
someone says, I wonder if these guys like Justified. I really like it, but I wonder if they do. They go and check. Justified is Baconsale approved.
Exactly.
But if they say, I wonder if Big Bang Theory is Baconsale approved.
And Jacob and I both like it, so it is.
Oh, you did that to yourself.
Actually, a real example right now, because I put it in, and Joel, I don't think you've checked yet, but Gallivant is right now Baconsale approved. So we'll see how long that lasts.
That's a flexible list.
That's what we get for letting Jacob
Yeah,
just kind of
what have
take
you
that.
done?
Yeah, you got to go in there.
But
See if you can edit it.
Also, everyone should know that like on Fridays, Joel, our social media guy, puts out a tease for every show.
Right.
And so it's just kind of fun. We love the engagement we get on Facebook already. But also, we're going to send out to these people that are tier 2 or higher. They are going to become Baconsale insiders of sorts where they'll get the show preview. So, for example, Joel and I may create a template for the show. And, for example, like it may be a bracket
Like
of
we
sorts.
made this week, yeah.
So instead of waiting till Monday, while you're listening to the show in the car or whatnot, you will have a bracket to print out, maybe fill out beforehand, and listen to the show while you look at the bracket.
If you do, though, we do ask that you keep it kind of under wraps.
Of course, because you're a Baconsale insider.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
your silence is golden.
Yeah.
And, talk to
And then
anyone will
insider
kill you.
polling, Jacob. What's that?
Insider polling. So when we have a couple of options in front of us, or we're trying to figure out either what to do, or we just want your feedback for whatever the reason is. For example, we are planning to do a poll, and this won't be an insider polling. This will be open to the public one, but it'll be conducted the same way, where we'll give you an opportunity to suggest some other incentives and benefits of being a patron. So we'll have a poll there, and then you can add those things. But yeah, insider polling will mostly be just to help us out, and you guys
show creation.
You'll be a big part of show creation.
And then the wallpaper, Kent, you want to talk about that?
I'm designing a desktop wallpaper that's Baconsale centric.
Who knows? You may be in a picture with Kate Beckinsale.
That could happen.
That's right.
We already scanned that image before Kent ruined it, so we have that in high resolution
I'm
already.
sorry. I'm so
Maybe
sorry.
we should have a
Kate.
couple, and then they can choose.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a good idea. Yeah.
All right. Do you mind if I become a tier 1 fan real quick?
All right, go for it.
Jake, you give some background. So
Okay.
tier 1 fan, this is $13 or more per month. Along with receiving a giant thank you from the Baconsale team and the tier 2 and 3 benefits, you'll also receive a free t-shirt, bumper sticker, mug, phone case, or onesie. Now keep in mind, I said or in all of those. This perk is delivered after 3 months as a tier 1 patron.
Why is that, Kent?
Well, they cost us a lot of money.
They do.
And we want everyone to be sporting Baconsale shirts because when I see them around, different events or, concerts or whatnot, it's awesome.
Yeah,
It is.
It's awesome.
And this
to
is,
people-
I was
yeah.
going to say, it's a monthly thing. This is a monthly donation that you'll be giving. And so we want to make sure that sneaky people out there are just like, I'm in. Oh, I'm out. I got a t-shirt.
Right. So, but
don't be sneaky.
There's a ton of cool stuff. You can also request your t-shirt or whatnot, and we may even make special merch just for these giveaways, which would be really cool.
It would.
So in addition, you will have access to tier 1 patron only behind the bacon posts. So
That's
I know that's a
behind the
lot.
bacon in quotes.
Behind the Bacon posts, where you can listen to uncut versions of some shows.
Some
In
shows.
quotes. So exactly.
Yeah, we will edit some.
People are going to be like, I need every show. So featuring removed content like pre-show banter, uncontrollable laughter, arguments, and Freudian slips.
Because we try to keep this show as raw as possible, but Kent turns on the mics, we do mic checks, we talk for a bit, we get in the mood, and then we go and record. And there are times
Where I cross the line, for example.
Yeah, and I'm like, we can't put it on the show.
And I'm like, please, please, please.
And I say no.
My kids are listening or something.
I'll say-
And so I'll just cut it out because it's too awkward to keep, even though the joke may be there. But what you
This
will
happens
get
all the time.
all the
I should
time.
point out, listener.
Or Jake giggles like a schoolgirl.
No, that has happened. Like we had one just a few weeks ago where
Yeah, and we
I died. We had to stop recording for like 2 minutes because I just
killed
kept
you with
laughing.
facts.
Yeah.
remember that?
So what we will do is we will just give you probably like the MP3 of the entire show and its run.
Yep.
And I'd like to apologize beforehand. These shows can be 2 hours long instead
Yeah.
of the hour and a half you typically
You may get
get.
more Baconsale than you bargained for.
Right. Or us like coughing. By the way, Jake has almost died several times this year on the show.
Yep.
And having to rub his throat. And you could get that if you want. So yay.
It's not contagious.
So you can catch that. And also, this tier will also receive an occasional Facebook Messenger transcripts of the Baconsale guys planning
there's-
shows.
And there's an example of that up right now.
There is. And bantering shamelessly using GIFs instead of words. So, for example,
GIFs.
what's a GIF?
GIFs.
Oh,
I have to
we're sending
translate-
peanut butter and a T-shirt?
I have
That's
to
amazing.
translate for people who are right.
Right. So we often plan the shows, and sometimes it's contentious, sometimes it's quite funny, sometimes we just only talk in, graphical interface formats. Is that what it is?
Well done. Well, I don't know if that's right, but it sounds legit.
Interpol formats, I think, is what it is.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to get part of that, and it's just kind of a fun thing. But that's in addition
Behind the scenes look at kind of how the sausage
Right.
is made.
And that's in addition to knowing what the show is beforehand and being able to take part in that way. And so that is the tier 1 fan.
And that one, did we say what the cost was? That's
13 or more.
13 or more
Yeah.
for that one.
And the thing I want to bring up too is that you think about entertainment, what you pay for entertainment, what you pay for a movie, what you pay for a theater show,
Right.
or a comedy show, or anything like that. This is this is a great deal. The fact that you're getting, Baconsale itself is 4 to 8 shows a month.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, getting all this extra content too, you're getting a really good deal regardless of which tier you're going for.
Yeah, and we designed this. And seriously, listener, we appreciate you so very much. And
It's-
at tier 3, even we want to make sure that it's worth it to you. It's just $3, and you get more episodes, and it's just a huge thank you because we want you to feel like it's worth it. And whatever tier you go for, we have worked very hard to make sure that it's worth whatever you're paying for.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you guys have donated to things, and when you do, you feel like invested in them, right? You feel a loyalty of sorts. And honestly, anytime I see someone even write on one of our Facebook posts, I feel loyalty to that person. So I'm like, thanks for engaging, because often it's kind of hard, like just to put something on Facebook and be like, hey, like this or comment.
Exactly. But Jacob, is there more than just 3 tiers?
Well, there's no more than 3 tiers because it's tier 1, 2,
That's
and 3,
how
right?
tiers work.
Exactly.
Except there is. We have a final, I don't know if I want to call it a tier. It's sort of its own category. This is the category called I Am the Listener.
Now, they aren't officially bestowed the listener title because that goes to the winner of the game, but they can call themselves part of the I Am the Listener group.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And that one is for $25 or more per month. Now, and I'm going to go ahead and quote here. We say, we're not sure how we deserve this, but thank you. And that could not be more accurate if anyone does decide to do that. Yes. And
at patreon.com/baconsale.
Well done.
Yes. And honestly, I'm still thinking of some extra perks for this one because, of course, you get everything that happens for every other tier, right? 1 through 3. You get all those tiers. In addition,
I will give you my toenail clippings and I will send them in the mail.
That's disgusting.
And we just lost
everyone.
Patreon. Look at that.
Patreon deleted our site.
Yeah, wow, we just lost 10%. But really, what we have right now, and again, I'm open to adding to this. In fact, that's probably worth even sharing right now. This is an evolution. We're going to keep coming up with more ideas, more incentives, and we want your feedback on those,
of course.
But right now, what we have is an option between 2 different things. Option 1, if you're part of this tier, again, you get everything else. And then you can also, 1 is request a show topic and we'll do a BaconBit on it. So you pick the show we do. And if we like it, we'll even do a full show on it.
Because as of right now, we take suggestions and they go on a list. And then
we love them.
If we get around to them, we'll get around to them. And, we love seeing them. We love getting that feedback and we use those too. But this is a guarantee kind of like you get an idea, we're going to do it.
This is like this show is brought to you by this person who came up with this idea.
And if it's terrible, it's their fault.
It's your show. So no matter what that show is, and you can do this right away. And after you've been a member for 3 months
of this group,
yes, then if you'd like, you can even join us for that BaconBit.
They can be on the show.
They can literally be on the show.
They can touch Kent's feet.
It's just his clippings. He has a bucket where you can just put your fingers into it.
Clip my toenail so we can send them to everyone else who's joining.
Why are we on this?
Turning my stomach. Okay, so that's one option, which I think is pretty good. I think that's pretty darn generous. And hopefully you guys do too. And then the other option that we've talked about is that you can request a movie or TV episode that you'd like to have Baconsale commentary on. So if you do choose this, we'll sit down, we'll watch the episode or the movie, and we'll record ourselves through the movie, and you can play that with the movie and have our commentary.
It's almost like a rough track sort of thing, patent pending. You know what I'm saying. I don't want to get sued.
Oh, good heavens.
Rough tracks.
And yet you brought it up.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously other people have done this, but it's not like this isn't a one.
It's not us.
It's exactly.
Right.
So, there's certainly commentary on a show is not owned by any particular people. And I think, honestly, I can't tell you how many times I've watched a movie and thought, man, it would be so great to have the commentary of us just tearing this apart the whole time. Right. That would be excellent.
Or even us playing a scary video game and we're all making commentary, which we did before.
Exactly. And that wraps up the 4 tiers.
Well, 3 tiers and a bonus level.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's a good way to say it.
So we already have, and by the way,
3 tiers and a Jacob twist.
We could have called that one a Jacob twist.
We could call that.
Oh, I am the listener Jacob twist. Oh, whatever. Everyone likes the Jacob twist. So one more time, listener, if you do sign up before August 1st, one more time, you will get your name listed as a producer. So you will be an official producer for Baconsale.com. We'll even get you a business card if you want it. And you can have your name on there, and you will literally...
We don't even have business cards for Baconsale.
You'll be a creator, a producer for Baconsale. And we appreciate that a great deal. And you'll have your name immortalized in song. And however Joel handles that with the REM.
Right. If that's the way I go.
So Baconsale, or patreon.com/Baconsale.
And honestly, like, just to bring this down
a
little bit, and slow it down, bring the lights down in the bacon cake. Oh, wait, they're already kind of dim. Like, honestly, so we've been doing this just over 3 years, and this show means a lot to us. We do this week in, week out. We come up with ideas, but it's like I never really lose energy for the show because, A, I love you two, and...
He's gesturing to us. Oh, no, never mind. She's over there.
Yeah. He's looking at both of his feet.
Why my feet again? But like I love knowing that even people that engage with us or even people we don't know are listening and somewhat enjoying our opinions. When we started this, it was like, what can we provide to the world that is not in every other pop culture podcasts on the planet, because there are a million
Man crush shows.
Yeah, yes, man crush
That's what we
shows,
bring
and we
to the
will do
table.
a part 2 and part 3.
What?
Part 3? Oh my gosh.
Probably.
Okay.
Everyone got pretty excited, but I feel like just by offering our voices, we threw it out there and people somewhat responded to that, and you like it, and it feels great. And so we definitely want to keep doing this, and with your support, it's going to keep the lights on and keep our hearts happy.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oh, Kent. We went 20 minutes.
No, it was my fault. I bore my testimony for 3 minutes. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. But yeah, patreon.com/Baconsale. Give a look, and yeah, please support Baconsale and help us keep the lights on here in the Bacon Cave and get something in return.
Get something good.
Guys, it's mood lighting.
And no, Ken, it's weird.